Right. Welcome back to Mission and Ministries of Western channel. We welcome you. We appreciate you. We want to thank the Lord Almighty for how far He's brought us, and every little good that we step in or count on is a unit of life that we live to give an account of. And so we want to say a very big thank you to you, and shout out to every one of you watching overseas. And how we get to even reach out to you is that nobody wants to see what is unexpected nor the expectation of man. But let God rule and let His Spirit rule over the surfaces. As you can see live right here, right now, there's a very powerful tree right here. This is of great importance to the waters as it serves a main purpose. Some of these things you can say they are used in preparing the canoes. So this is here and is valued as valued asset to what? The waters. For you can only cross when you have a canoe probably. Now, I'm taking a just little walk here, a stroll that took us here. Right from behind, I walked and I joined also motorbikes from that part of the eastern Nkonya. So I'm right here on this path that leads to the riverside. And so we are just at the riverbank right now. And we can also fail to give directions to the flamingos and their good whitish color that also show it where the white direct there you must be. And West Africa is of white people. That's why they named it West. Because if you are in West Africa, you are probably going to be talking about the West. So if you have more of influence of the West, that means you are already in their very own curtains and good things. Now, we'll give thanks also unto the Lord and angel who have been so much good and taking care of our good and well-being, as you cannot do without every one of them. Our communication or language or tongue, you know how it is, it will change only when it has to. And then we are welcome back to today's broadcast because we've been a while absent or we've been resting all throughout the situation because it's an incident that you cannot bear in your flesh as you do not know or you do not expect, but the Lord and His angel do expect anything, any match as it is. As I speak right here before you right now, I have wrestled so much with giants, and probably one day we'll be talking about it. So everything that I touch on here as a unit of vision, we'll definitely talk about it. This is a kingdom giant, and I've won battles and battles again we've won. So I'll be crossing this from that. I am probably going to do that. Yeah, if I'm led to do this, I'll do it because I've already been influenced to doing it. I don't play with waters because I know what they are. But where I stand right now, you can see my shade is here, and my shade actually tells you I am more than just serious to do this. My foot will tell that I am actually going to do this. Yes, I'll do this. So before I cross, I'll leave my foot or surface here and then cross to the other end and walk back here so that it will battle some spiritual, situations. If you hear and not hear well, it's because you are not learning. But when you hear and hear well, it means you are learning and you are more than just advanced in hearing what I want to say. You want to even hear more of that. You see, as we stand here, work is in just work in progress. Some are doing what? Watering, irrigation, tomato, and all of that. But it's just my coming to show that I am really here to do what I'm supposed to do so that it is not what somebody count or recount on that I came here to do. But this whole place has been flooded. And we love it so much that, as we say it, so it shall give more hope to the next coming event of pouring more rains into all places and reservoirs. You will see this more than just reservoir. I'm just far from where the main riverbank is, but times like this whole place is a part of the riverbank. As it stretched from this side to the far end. That's how it's been. And we cannot say we stand here in the heaven will not prove their appearance. Look at in the clouds over there. So where it's showing the path, you see someone is on the waters also doing what they're supposed to, because I've also shout out to the fishes. And I told them as I'm here, their presence also will show that really they came to enjoy the air or the breeze that I came with. So without much time we waste, we will have to be crossing. Yeah, so as we cross, we'll be talking about it. So these waters have been made purposely for my good consumption. Let's see. If we have any spiritual battle, then it's the Lord and His holy angels. So you see, I told you, we are more than just prepared. Why? Because these waters cannot be here without what we need. Look, the fishes over there, they are diving. They are swimming. So I must also take a little walk in these waters. So my foot have been washed and overwashed. Look at the fish over there. Check. Somebody, be careful. We are going to be looking at that right now. You want to see? Look at this, fingerlings. Now you and I should be a great witness. Let me take a close shot. So you see that we have fishes. I told you they came as I speak that they should come for theirs. You don't know. An anointed man is not supposed to look after human or have a human need purpose or served without the fishes. Can see the whole of this are fishes. Look at it. This you can say is one of the as tilapia or anything else whatsoever. I can catch one for us to use in demonstrating. This is probably going to be our great experiment. Let's see how we can do this. I can try only to see if we can do that. Hey, that's a kind of whims. It escapes. But I'll definitely catch that in there. You see, I told you, when I come, there's a reason why Christ, the Lord, had only touched the waters and the fishes had shown their love for him. So their love for him was not how people treat him, but because they know their Lord and Maker. So this original creation, see this three. The three of them here shows the love that I'm talking about. Check over there. I hope you can see this. This tells that there are more fishes. Because I tell myself, these waters cannot be without fishes. Now you see more of the fishes, fingerlings. I hope you can see that. More of that. So as the young ones are in here, the fingerlings can see. Who is this of such a love that you can say, indeed, love they demonstrate? Can you see? They are leading the path for me as I also follow this now. But you know, these are 5 of them in this group. Can you see it? Who is more like the Lord to show what powerful spirit is? So if I'm showing the path to the side here, riverbank. So if there were no fishes, why do you think we would have come here to fish or get, those things we might probably want to refer to as fishes? You just look at it over there. Now take a look. You see this? They hear more than you can hear. You see that? These are all fishes. Now you see, this is not what you have prepared. This must naturally occur. As it occurred, we now see. So if I'm just telling you what is reality, the reality is here. You're seeing this? They are seeing me clearly, as you can see through them also as transparent as they are. I'm just following this side. Now, I want us to look at the beauty of where we are. If I'm home and I decide not to eat fish, it's because I don't have fishes to eat at home. But when I go to the bank, whatever I didn't have from home, I'll have it here. Because at this part or on this side of the conversation, if I had traps, it means that I'll definitely have come for fishes. There are mighty ones of them over the side. So the whole place has been covered. So there's a reason why we have a spillover or a reservoir concept. So that what you cannot see from the main waters, you can see it from this side. This is more like you trying to say you are in aquaculture. You are rearing fishes. So that this water should remain. It should not dry up. So we should have also any pipe or borehole here made so that we will have what? Waters open from underground to tap this one. So that this one remain what it is. And then we can have what? Extra fishes. How we get it? So because so long as the waters here are conserved and preserved, you're definitely going to have what? You're definitely saying is fishes because I sow a good seed that we may see it happen. My lip, my mouth. You can see we had what? We were home when somebody hit us with it's a demonic attack, because it was so much of blood. And there's no blood that is more powerful, holy, virgin than that of my own that poured onto the land. So if that blood had come out, all because we are just innocent in doing things, then what do we do? Then my blood should be more than any blood that has ever existed in this world, because my blood is a living blood. It's not a dead blood. My blood is not sacrificed unto any shrine or any stone. My blood is not poured onto any foundation of what? Wickedness, but of the kind of wrath of God. That I can say you can bear with me what I'm saying. So today having this as tattered clothing or breezy clothing, this is why. So you cannot go on the fishes or you cannot go on an expedition without getting dressed as it fits so much. You say coming deep and deep and deep, we've stopped seeing what? We stopped seeing the fishes or the fingerlings. Why? I didn't stand here and call them. I stand at the need or at the mouth of the river or the agriculture act and called them. So they came. So this should tell you that truly when I called, they came. Let's see what I'm doing. So with the lip here, you can see it's being dressed like we are dressing it. The lip or the mouth of a righteous or a truthful person, if it is cutting, wound or wounded, you know that he will not go out there and speak out what you need also to focus on. Even I'm struggling to saying certain things, but it's now even free for me to speak what I would have struggled to, or produce or pronounce, because it makes the mouth the way I should open it so wide and so open. But you can see how it is. Yes, you can see what I'm doing with the little breath of life that I take in or strength. I use that to show you a path or where life exists. So if life exists, then here it is. I cannot be on the path without seeing the fishes that we say, oh, where are they? Now, I stood there that far and I called. So they came. That is why after entering, we began to see those things because they were of interest point or interest-based, motion to swim or stream. So as we are streaming, you can see how colorful it is. Also in the heavens and the beauty of the clouds. Yes, I told you there's so much and that is happening. Thank you so much. So if you don't have any natural way of making things happen, you will never see what time is right to enter into this. The fish is told when it's right to enter into it. So I am moving and I'm streaming to one of you for your little attention paid here because nobody would have done this if that person is not of such a great and brilliant one. So we see fishes over here. We see some of them over here. Yeah, you can see that. So I would make sure I cross. This is another crossing. You see, I didn't cross like this, but they have one chalores or slippers at the same time, what carrying what a bicycle, and so he's quite heavy, and the feet will tell. Oh my God! See, bunch of them here. See, like bunch of them here. See the bunch of the fingerlings, the fishes here. Come and see. You see that? So as I'm talking, who can have such a love if God has not loved you? As we can see, what I'm saying is fingerlings or fishes. This is all what? Fishes. Fishes. See, just look at it. See how they're rushing. This tells you how powerful it is of the Lord to understand what language the Lord speaketh. So this part is 1, 2, 3, up to 8. 8 of them, they are leading the path to what? Still crossing. So we are going to be crossing. So this makes the aquaculture or this makes agricultural sector beautiful when all things are supposed to happen as the Lord did create it. Do you think there would have been any single fish here if there has not been any waters for resting, or if there have been no place to actually cross the road? There has been a bridge here. So to cross this side, you must pay attention to where they have made what? Crossing path. If not, you fall underneath the waters. But thanks unto the Lord who made it. The people who used to pass here, they know where the bridge has been positioned or situated. I hope you see what I'm saying. So that even getting here, as for me, I wish I could not walk in here because this side is deep. I'm telling you, this side is deep. You do not have to also mistaken to get into any side of this road. You must just walk on this, as you can see from within. I'm walking on this right now. You see my foot in there. So and the thing too is slippery. I am telling you, be rest assured. So we have 2 bridges here. So just walk on the middle side of it. Oh, I don't know how your foot is that you can say your foot should be rough enough to what? If your foot is rough enough to withstand the slippery nature of what, that surface. You see where my foot is? Now look, we are deep and everything is in. So my whole foot is in it. So my whole foot is in it. So you can see, where you see this reservoir, you don't joke with it. Don't mess around this place. This is very deep, I'm telling you. Just walking on top of the bridge or where the waters have covered up to this level is deep, that you would never dare try it. Dare not try it. If you are not led by spirit, don't try it, because I've only made myself to be here to see the things that you could not see. Because if I didn't come here, nobody will bring us the reality. And the reality is myself, I'm walking in it. Oh my God. So we are washing not just things, but of all the souls and fruit that have never been able to wash off from natural waters. Look, I'm getting even deep and deep and deep. Let's see if I am walking in this water. If I've covered enough, check from this to the other end. As I'm crossing, we see more people even crossing too, because it's the right time I cross. So from both ends, I should have someone going to the other side or somebody coming too. This is how you have the right time to cross it. Without this, you are mistaken somewhere. I don't think you can carry your devices to do such a thing, because you know you have one life probably you want to talk about. So when one crosses the road, you have to have the other person wait small and cross, or you follow the space or gap between the two, so that the place becomes no what? Dirty. Because when it becomes dirty, you are going to miss the path that have been positioned for human to use. I will follow everything I say is technical, and you must just listen. Just look at this flowering plant on top of it. If you were made like this, if God had made you like that, you'd have had this rise above the waters or sea waters or the waters level, so that it will only tell you what? It will only tell you, for he said, where you get to the water side, even the waters will not swallow you. But what would it do? It will spring you off, or it will take you out. So I told you we will leave our footwear over there, and you can see that is real. So if I cross to this end, I just have to wait small to make my things work out. Yeah. So if you haven't used a path before, make sure the Lord that is leading you is that true Lord who have mastered the road. If you didn't do this, you are going to hell cut off somewhere. How we get it? You follow this. Everything that I do have something to tell you. So the Lord is always this person doing the mysterious things, but making it happen in real life. How do you think this should have happened, or how do you think this should happen? We haven't broadcasted for quite a number of days, so many days. It means you are missing out a lot of things. But we also say, don't let it affect you so much, because there's somebody. Now, if there's no fishes in these waters, where do you think you have all the grails of, or the scale of fishes? So do we not cross? So somebody came with a direction, and the direction is this. So as I step here, I must pick one of them. Let me pick one of these, and we see, did we not stand there and mention tilapia? We're trying to give identity to the type of fish we have in there. So this is tilapia scale. So we will cross back in it or with this. So on this side, we give glory to him, the Lord. You see, from that part where I stood, that tree over there, and from the crossing after crossing, you see, from this end over there is another one. That the road continues to the main river bank over there. Now check the universe. What am I doing? Or what have I to do? Or what am I supposed to deliver? That we want to say that I didn't do well. Heaven is the one guiding the path. Because it is heaven is that built everything on this single rock. And this single rock has been so much good that it is able to display every tiniest good or character with time, shadow of the Lord. So we are crossing back. Yes, we are crossing back. So this is what my foot is able to do. So when you see any scar or any creation on my foot, then it tells you that this had a meaning. This had a meaning. So the Lord created this only for learning purpose, the moon and its star that guide it. I have full moon and what? And a full star that guide what I'm doing. So my foot is of great height, of great God, not just a God. See how beautiful the surfaces of the waters have been designed. So such things you do not dare try it. How it is, you are want to say, oh, yeah, it's flowering, it's beautiful. Yes, you have a name for it, but don't try it. When you see such thing at a distance, you dare not try it. All you have to do is just spot it from that distance you are, or make sure something goes in there. Someone dive into that place to show you what is actually happening. Thank you. We will be ending not very soon, but you didn't try this. So when water is of this color, what do? You focus on the journey, your foot, and all that you need to be holding on to. Don't fake it, because this waters is real. That's why when you see anything on our screen, we show you that we are not fake. We are not fake. Let it lead you. So if you have never ever walked in such a water before, today being probably first time, we are also doing it. So Mission and Ministry Sylvester will never lead a path and keep you in that way that we didn't end well. We have always had something to end well. So we want to say, to do it well, starting very well means you are already having what? The intelligence of doing this. There are people working in this place, around this place, and of these waters. So where you see a tree or a stem or stick like this, it tells you they are giving information. You are approaching a deeper side, a bridge probably, or that your path should be focused on where a stick is showing up. For where there is no stick, my friend, don't try it. I told you this thing, someone should come and then clean it. It's very slippery. It's slippery. Yeah, from where I step or the bridge that is directing our main focus for walking and crossing is slippery. Someone must come and do it. I know someone could do it. So you may have a road, but not every time a road. You may change the direction of a road to something else. I hope we follow that. I am not here to tell you, and God did this and God did that. But do we not have those things God did showing? So if you have any career developed today and it will not end up being in the house or in the kingdom of God, then you must change it. Change it. Change it. You see the beauty of this place? It is fishes. This whole place is underneath fishes. Yeah, so when I began to cross, I made sure that we didn't cross with our foot showing that we are crossing. We were just moving in the silence of crossing, so that he who knows how to cross even, we told him he is not crossing as he should cross. When you are crossing with your foot making noise, you are not crossing. That is a wrong decision. It means you are moving faster than you should step and move your foot up. Or it means that the person is not following the direction or the water's strength. That is it. So we have a little more distance and we have to cross. So we got to keep going on. Yeah, we got to keep going on. So our foot has been washed. This is more like just a woman that had her expensive oil or ointment sprayed and smeared on the foot of the Christ. So if you didn't have it for me, I will do it here. They will do it for me. Here, the